5,000 ADA, guys. I might be lending up 5,000 ADA today, especially because SNEC is going to be listed on a tier 1 exchange. So this presents us a few opportunities. So let's get right into it. This is using Levvy, by the way. So currently, the LTV is 91%. It sunk to 85% last night. And you can see right here, the current pool of loan offers rose to 220K, up from about 100K last night or 2 days ago. And because of the news, a lot of people are seeing an opportunity here. And I actually see an opportunity for myself as well. So let's see, how much would I earn if I place 5,000 ADA? I would earn about 131, and my risk would be significantly reduced just due to the market sentiment. People want to hold on to their SNEC because now they're speculating, or now they're anticipating a tier 1 listing. That's exciting shit. So let's get into the topic of today. We have 3 things to cover. The fees on Levvy, because I heard some people complaining about that, risk management, and the worst case scenario. Okay, so let's go to this guy's tweet right here. Hopefully, oh, not that one. Sorry, it's the other one. Here we go. So a guy by the name of Kong Travolta, he rightfully pointed out that the fees are like over 10% of the interest earned. So that's kind of wild, right? It does seem a bit much. But my opinion is that it's not that much. And why? Because you're already earning ADA at a very high rate. And I think just based off that, it's pretty much worth it. They're taking, so according to Levvy, in 2 weeks, you'll earn about 3%, right? And it actually calculated that to be about 3.8%, but we can do the math later. Out of that 3%, 0.3% goes to Levvy, and the rest goes to you. So I think that's fair. I mean, it's a great platform. It's fast, and you have the ability to earn a lot. And I think if you do it right, the default rate is a lot lower than your payback rate. So it's pretty good. And even if the person defaults, you can earn more, especially with a coin like SNEC, because SNEC is really good at retaining its value. But that's sort of just to touch on that a bit. I mean, I think the fee is worth it. So let's go into how much I'll be paying exactly. So with let's see. So I'll earn from this loan right here. So the total loan amount is 1,000 ADA. And from this loan right here, out of the 21 ADA earned, I'll be paying 3 ADA in fees. So that's like, that actually amounts to about 14%. So, and then on this one, 0.75 fees. So again, and it doesn't include UTXOs. I think UTXOs are as low as 2 ADA, I think, but that goes back to you. So it doesn't count, like, essentially. But yeah, so just based on this, I mean, I'll still be earning quite a bit even with the fees. So I think the fees are worth it. But let me know what you think in the comments. And then risk management. Let's see. So SNEC is about to get listed in a tier 1. Okay, so I think this is a good topic. My speculation here is that people are going to want to hold on to their SNEC. And because of this, the LTVs will climb higher and people will want to lend more. You know what I mean? You can see how the LTV is climbing as I'm making this video, because people are willing to take a little more risk, because they're all thinking like I am. People want to hold on to their SNEC, and if they default, it's good, because then they can make more if the price goes up as soon as SNEC gets listed. But as far as your risk management, if you don't want to, it's still risky. The higher the LTV goes to the actual loan value. So if you still want to take the risk averse route, you can just set your LTV to under 90% if you want, or even 80%. You know, if you want to if you're willing to wait a bit longer, which I think is fair. But I don't know. I mean, considering how hot the market is right now with SNEC, it might be worth, you know, beating out the highest loan offer. And I'm probably going to do that myself with 5,000 ADA and throw it all in. So anyway, yeah, that's that would be your strategy right there. What am I going to do? I'm probably just going to, beat out the highest offer so that I can move money quickly. And it's also, for the content as well. But yeah, so let me know what strategy you prefer. If you prefer to beat out the highest loan offer, or if you prefer to take a risk averse route and set it lower, 85, 80, or even 75%. And yeah. The next sort of topic to discuss here is what the worst case scenario is. Okay, so this is something that we discussed with this guy named Freedom Eagle under my other video. He said, "What's the absolute worst case scenario?" I'm thinking it's if you get SNEC back and the price is lower than it is at the time it was borrowed, and simultaneously ADA is higher. Okay, so let's say, and he says here, let's say you lend 1,000 ADA at $1 while SNEC is 0.005. Okay, you get the 200,000 SNEC back, but at 0.004, so the price goes lower. The price of SNEC goes lower in dollar value, and ADA goes higher in dollar value. So the gap between those two just widens. Any worst case, and his question is, any worst case scenarios aside from the SNEC being even lower and ADA being even higher? My answer to that is no. I mean, apart from a protocol level failure, like, I don't know, like a bug in the smart contract that causes people's funds to be drained or something crazy, I can't think of any worse scenario. This is the inherent risk with lending on Levvy. I mean, this is why in most cases I would prefer to lend to an asset like SNEC, because it's really good at retaining its value at the moment. I mean, it has a lot of holders. There's a lot of hype around it. The market cap is high, and the liquidity is high. I think it's over 10 million or something like that. So with any other coin, you do run the risk of this happening. So just be aware that just be aware of that. The worst case scenario is that the value of your collateral goes down in USD value, and the USD value of your loan continues to go up. That's like the worst case scenario. So if you're comfortable with that, then you're good to go. But just be aware that that is a risk, and you should consider that anytime you're loaning out. I mean, there's always a risk with loaning and using any of these protocols. The reason I like lending those, especially on Levvy, it's because it presents probably it's one of the least risky ways to earn ADA on Cardano. I mean, besides holding ADA and staking it, if you don't like all this risk, you can just stake ADA and chill on those rewards. That's fine. I like doing this because I can earn some ADA. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you're still uncomfortable with lending, that's fine. You can watch this and you can use me as a guinea pig and see what happens to my value. I mean, I'm going to share what happens to my portfolio, whether I lose money or gain money. And I'm going to be tracking it on a spreadsheet that I'll share in another video. But for now, hope you have a great day, and see you in the next video. Take care.